What's going on YouTube? Kelvin ML here, coming at you on Friday, August 17th. I've actually been away from home this entire week, so I'm gonna have to do a recap video. I got 19 TTM returns in Monday through Thursday. 19 TTM returns, and today I got 5 in. So I'll get right into showing you the 19 TTM returns that I got in first. I'm not sure which days they came in on, or the length of time, because like I said, I was away, so I don't know how many came in on one day or anything like that. So I'll just get right into showing you the recap from Monday through Thursday, and then I'll show you at the end the 5 TTMs I got in today. Alright. First one's coming out of Nashville, Tennessee. It's a 2-2 from Mike Smithson. First one, and the second one on it, 87 tops. Next up is coming out of West Palm Beach, Florida. It's a 2-2 from Jeff Reardon. And the second one. I apologize if this is going to be a long video. Next up is coming out of St. Petersburg, Florida. And it's a 2-2 from Bobby Bonilla. There's the first one. And the second one. Next up is coming out of Raleigh, North Carolina. It's a 101 from Greg Harris. Next up is coming out of Easton, Maryland. It's a 2-2 from Mike Bilecki. There's the first one. And the second one. Next up is coming out of Charlotte, North Carolina. It's a 2-2 from Richard Dotson. There's the first one. And the second one. Next up is coming out of Columbia, South Carolina. It's a 101 from Bill Landrum. Next up, can't read where it's coming from, but it's a 2-2 from Storm Davis. And next up is coming out of Oakland, California. It's a 2-2 from Sean Dunston. And the second one on 87 tops. Next up, coming out of North Houston, Texas. It's a 101 from Gerald Young. Next up is, it looks like it's coming out somewhere out of California. It's a 101 from Hall of Fame umpire Doug Harvey, and he inscribed it Hall of Fame 2010. Next up is actually a Royal overseas return from Royal Mail coming from the UK. It's a 2-2 from Michelle Ryan. There's the first one. And the second one. Next up, definitely real happy to get this return, coming out of Atlanta, Georgia. It's a 2-2 from Melissa McBride, and she took the time to write this nice long letter on the photo. and she signed it right there and wrote her character's name. So if you guys want to pause it and read it, there it is. And she also signed a Racker's autograph card for me, Melissa McBride, Carol, The Walking Dead. So that's one more Walking Dead to cross off my list. Always happy to get the Walking Dead returns in. Alright, next up is coming out of Santa Clarita, California. And it is coming from, it's a 3 of 3 from Mike Farrell. He signed a MASH cast photo there, and signed that shot and that one. Next up is coming out of Greensboro, North Carolina. 24-day return. I did write that one on there. It's a 3 of 3 from Maya Angelou. There's the first one. The second one with Obama in the photo. And the third one. Next up is coming out of, can't really read that, 21-day return. It's a 101 from Barry Lyons. Next up is coming out of Knoxville, Tennessee. It's a 2 of 2 from Lee Getterman. Next up is Kansas City, 21-day return, 101 from Jeff Montgomery. And the last TTM return from that 19 return recap from Monday through Thursday. It's coming out of New York, New York. It's a playbill return, and it is from the Phantom of the Opera signed playbill. So real happy to get that one in. Alright, next up I want to show you guys the 5 TTMs I got in today. I'm going to try to go through these real fast. The first one's coming out of Oakland, California. It's a 2 of 2 from Matthew Fox. There's the first one. And the second one is General Grievous from Star Wars. Next up, can't tell where it's coming from, but it's a 2 of 2 from Greg Brock. Next up is coming out of Suburban, Illinois, and he signed 1 of 2. Dan Pasqua, he signed the 87 tops, but the one I really wanted him to sign, of course, is the 90 score, so I had to send that back out to him. Next up is coming out of Philadelphia, PA. It's a 2 of 2 from John Smiley, and he also signed a Racker's card. Alright, next up is coming out of Denver, Colorado. He sent back the one that I sent him signed, the 90 score. It's from Gary Wayne, and he sent back 2 extras off his own sign, and he also included a little note. So really cool return there. And that's it. Sorry for the long video, guys. So that's my TTM recap from Monday through Thursday for 19 TTM returns in, and also for today, Friday, 5 TTM returns. Alright, thanks for watching, guys.